Welcome back, Samurai. My name's Takrave, and this is some more Europa Universalis 4 playing as Japan. And we just integrated Mongolia into the nation. So we got another army to play around with. We're not doing quite well when it comes to our money. Holy crap, army maintenance is high. I need something to reduce that maintenance. I really need that one guy that I was trying to get before. Now he's worth even more ducats. He's now worth nearly 8 a month, which means that if we had a +2 with army maintenance reduction cost, we would actually have him for free, or nearly for free. Same dynasty, Huang Taiji of Manchu. Does it mean there's a chance that... No. I don't think that would happen anytime soon anyway. We have exiled armies. My navy is now together. The Imperial Navy. Imperial Transports. And now the flag means that it has a custom name. So the 19 should become the Imperial Navy. There we go. Flagged fleets always get preference for their names. It's just a thing. Should wait for them to repair a little bit more. Actually, they won't be at sea for very, very long, though. Arrived home from Mongolia. Well, he's free now. After more than 10... Oh, they can walk all their way home. Well, do that then. Didn't even actually need to use the ships for that. I believe over here we have a couple of places with ports, with shipyards. Tax it, or... yeah, tax it. Tariffs on fish are now happening. Yeah, they won't like it one bit. Oregon. Yeah. So Oregon will send us another fleet in 2.5 years. Not downstream from their trade capital, so they won't send gold to me. Aww. Kida Kaigan will arrive in February 1713. Yeah, that's a lot less. Oh, I was just thinking about when do we get the better king, but we do. 503 is not great, but it's not bad either. The average or the middle of the road number of points would be 9.5 between, well, 9, 0 up until 18. So in this case, that's just perfectly fine. Could I start annexing you? And it would take unknown because we have too few Diplo relations. Oh, we lost stability and therefore we lost money? Really? Let's boost our stability slightly. It does improve tax income, yeah. Colonial maintenance is slightly high because we do have 8 colonies going on right now. Soon to be 3 colonies, soon to be 4. Did they not arrive yet? Holy crap, they're slow getting here. That stability boost did severely slow down our ability to get admin tech. -8 now. Yeah, that army maintenance is ridiculous. Jesus. So much army maintenance. Oh, I think my army is stuck now. Oh no, it shouldn't be. It just... No, not you. You. Commonwealth declared on Hungary. No kidding. So my current diplomatic reputation would be -1.62. Wow, we're getting a lot of legitimacy right now. High prestige gives a lot of legitimacy, which is good. Not a lot of useful policies right now. Like almost none in general. When can we get this? 17... Oh, next month actually. And the next one, Diplo Reputation +2. Taranaki has become a full-on colony. State propaganda. Aggressive expansion impact lowered. Devoutness. We could actually get devoutness as well next month. As well as tech in 2. Trade dispute against Russia. Policy changes in order. Yeah, I guess so. I'd rather have the relationship penalty there than losing 100 Diplo power. I don't know of a single sane EU4 player that would pick otherwise in that option. Just saying. Chahar. If I can find you, there it is. And that song is done, which means Hohot will be next. Which is not the most difficult, but it's still difficult nonetheless. Here we go. 390 admin power for administrative efficiency down by 20%. That's a godsend to have right now. Wow, Vajrayana Buddhism is nearly wiped out, actually. It's impressive. So yeah, if we now were to want to core Tan Hao, it would cost 208 admin points because of the minus 20% now. How about some Land of Chu? Only 196 for 28 development, of all things. Jesus, these are still so expensive to take. Wow. Chu's total province cost is 100% actually. Ridiculous. 2.94. Oh, here we go again with no, this is a different one. It's not the one that I remember with spending a lot of money for a little bit of bonus. Ooh, administrative tech cost, but that costs unrest. Even though unrest is perfectly fine right now. National unrest -1 and mission. Yeah, I'll just follow it. Sounds reasonable. There's actually something more to it, isn't there? Follow Sakoku is what we're doing. Sakoku law, yeah. Missionary strength +1% and tolerance of heathens down. That's the one that we're following now. I could start upgrading to fort level 4. Because that is the last level of forts anyway. And it's only 206. Riri, of course, gained holy war against Spain as well. Let's also build this one over there. But yeah, Spain is now in New Zealand. Which is pretty damn annoying. You guys should be there. In case of rebels break fire. Yeah, the last bits of colonized area will go pretty soon. That's why I'm leaving these up for so long, because at some point the colonists become useless. I start yawning because it's almost the middle of the night when I'm recording this, because I didn't have any other time to record. Yay, colonial governor. Hope they frickin' do. Wow, oh right, I don't have the money to build a university right now. But it's one of the best buildings to have. Not necessarily well, you get minus development costs, but because you also get one free building slot available. The building basically only costs ducats, and you can still build something else after it. Which is good. Big wars in Europe. I guess it happens. I would like to drop my army maintenance to half. Well, actually that would be to 3/4, but still. Because 0 on the maintenance slider is 50% upkeep. Basically. I just want to start making some more money again. Merchants leaving. I couldn't care less. Oh, domestic trade power down. Intercolonial trade. Gain liberty, desire, gain mercantilism. Yeah, sure. Let's see how much we actually lost on that. $2.5 ducats for that domestic trade power drop. But we did get another mercantilism, which is at least offsetting that slightly. Yeah, that's also, of course, costing a lot of money. All the maintained fortresses. Let's mothball all forts. Let's see the money roll in then. Holy crap, forts are like almost 60 maintenance for us right now. Jesus. Chinaware will be produced in Lanao. That is really good news. Missionaries nearly complete their jobs. We should go to Erin. Yeah, Hot is already being worked on. Erin. No natives in Lanao. Silingol. There we go. Keep converting people. Slowly but surely Shinto is moving out. 120 gold from the Oregon people again. That's nice. Terracoya. Ooh. The children of samurai and ruling families have always had dedicated public educational institutions, often found in Buddhist temples. With the rise of the merchant class, the commoners have started to demand education for everyone. Some have laid forth the suggestion of Terrayoka, educational institutions for commoners, which would focus on teaching reading and writing to the whole population of Japan, sometimes also teaching counting with the abacus, or soroban, history and geography. It's been clearly voiced by our people that they feel strongly about this and that we as a ruler should lead the way. So we can establish it, or we get a lot of unrest. Actually, that money, worth it for 5% tech cost on everything? Probably. Until the death of our current ruler, and we just inaugurated him at like 36. Inquisitor, not what we need. Diplomat, also not what we need. And a military engineer that I don't need. But we have some +1s going on, so I can just go here and force you out of it. We will actually get a new advisor here, that's good. Fish indeed. He's only a +1, but I still want him. I'll sacrifice a point of military for having a lot less maintenance. Oh well. Let's kick the spy advisor guy. Kick him out the front door. Or the back door. We probably preferred the back door because he's a spy. Training fields. Naval reformer. A little bit too late. Nah, not ever necessary. For us at least. If you're like England, and also navies tend to be a lot stronger in multiplayer because people will have to pay attention to them. That's another yawn. But on the other hand, whoa, did I just yawn and completely lose my train of thought? Holy crap, I'm getting tired. I was going to record some city skylines after this, but the way I'm feeling, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. City skylines is pretty freaking awesome. It's still before the embargo lifts when I'm recording this, but this should be out after the embargo is lifted and the game is released. So I'll just say this, the game is freaking awesome. Yeah. Let's just build a university in our capital, because it deserves one. Kind of. natives attack. Yeah. So annexing these guys would cost... Oh god, I need to improve relations here. And fast. If I ever want to keep... 13 colonies declared war of independence against their overlord Great Britain. What would that be? That would be me. 631, 452, 499. Not bad, but... Hello, we have another conversion going. Let's see. Silingol is already being done. Kara Narinula. I'll just pause the game for a second. So Kara Narinula and Setsen. There. Oh, I also need to upgrade my relations with Manchu severely. I think for now, no. That's Japanese Australia, so that was indeed Oregon. Yes, right now I want to make use of my tech boost by attacking a little bit. I just feel my head is starting to fall asleep in the middle of this game. It's not a fun feeling. It's a weird feeling, but not fun. Ah, well. More Buddhist religion. I like with Chu. You're Shun and Yue. Ottomans made peace. We have the Declaration of American Independence. Thomas Paine, the English-American political activist, author, political theorist, and revolutionary who inspired the Patriots to declare independence from Britain, argued in the first edition of Common Sense that USA needed a formal Declaration of American Independence. Without a Declaration of Independence, USA is considered outlaws by the European nations. Rebel against a legitimate monarch, and to transform us into a legitimate nation, we need international recognition for our... We need international recognition for our cause and foreign allies to support it. The Declaration of Independence is a statement that announces that the 13 states regard themselves as independent states and no longer part of the British Empire. Biggest problem for them here right now is the fact that New Holland is splitting them apart, as well as Canada is big and should have some good stuff going on in their city. So, that all depends. Regardless, I'm getting way too tired for this, even though I keep talking. But when I get tired, I start rambling on, and sometimes about sensical, most of the times at nonsensical things. But yeah, regardless, I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. Like last time, gaining 3 inflation would cost us 210 admin points to boost it back up, or to drop it all the way to 0. So it would cost us 75 plus 37.5 is 112.5. Currently, going to 2 stability actually is even cheaper than that. So, enact them and of course boost stability. And with that, I will see you guys later.